Space Croutons!
Space Croutons, season 3.14. Space Croutons, season 3.14. Join us for a tale or two, our stories will enlighten you. Follow our mysterious tale, everything will be unveiled. Space Croutons, season 3.14. Space Croutons, season 3.14.
Pi is the ratio of the circumference of any circle to the diameter of that circle. Regardless of the circle's size, this ratio will always equal pi.
Did somebody say pi?
The Cordax left a residue with powers that were somewhat new. We traveled through both space and time, through snow globes, and it was sublime. Space Croutons, season 3.14.
Say what?
Space Croutons, season 3.14.
The digits of pi are approximately 3.141592653926533846233832795028841971693939.
Hello, audience, and welcome. Curdy here. I'm in Van Helsing with Sally by my side, figuratively, of course, bringing you yet another episode of Space Croutons Season 3.14. Say hello, Sally.
Hello, Sally. Now please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly. Feel free to help yourself to a complimentary glass of wine.
What's going on, Sally?
I was running an analysis on our web presence and discovered we're only getting 3 out of 5 stars for customer service. So, in an effort to improve customer service, I have implemented a wine bar.
Okay, but our listeners don't normally join us in the studio, Van Helsing being a van and all.
Point taken. I will rethink the wine bar. Maybe an espresso machine.
Well, I'm not sure that you catch my drift, but you say we're only getting 3 out of 5 stars for customer service? Well, we've exposed the nefarious hunt for the Cordax, saved everyone from eternity, and now we're tracking down a serial killer. To be honest, with all that going on, I'm not too worried about our rating on Travelocity.
It's on Google.
Oh, well, in that case. To our audience, while Sally is improving our customer service, please stand by for a word from today's sponsor.
Is your hair just a bear? Does it make people stare at Rapunzel's hairway to heaven? Don't you fret, you can bet your hair will hold like cement at Rapunzel's hairway to heaven.
That's right. Is your hair a bear? Does it make people stare for all the wrong reasons? Does it frizz or lay flat like you're wearing a hat during the wrong season? Well, do not fret. You can place that bet. You'll be remembered by those you just met, even if you don't remember them. Real hair, fake hair, human hair, animal hair, subhuman hair, no hair. We really don't care at Rapunzel's Highway to Heaven.
No guarantee is given that services performed are better than any other salon, barbershop, or slaughterhouse. Side effects include itching around the groomed and ungroomed areas, rashes, phantom pains, memory loss, death, and even dissatisfaction with aesthetic results.
Is your hair just a bear? Does it scream to beware at Rapunzel's hairway to heaven? Don't you fret, you can bet when it's over you'll forget at Rapunzel's hair. At Rapunzel's Stairway to Heaven.
Welcome back. You know, Sally, I found that message very hair-raising.
I think you used that joke in an earlier episode. With that said, keep in mind, you started this.
I started what?
Who did Princess Leia's hair?
I give up who?
Darth Vader.
You know, like that joke, I used to dislike my hair, but now it's growing on me. And with that, we should get on with the show. Today, we are joined by Vera with a report on a local folklore she came across while working at the Roach Hotel. Sally, do you have Vera on the line?
Patching her through now.
Vera, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. How are you, Curdy?
Well, like my father used to say, if things were any more right, we'd be on the left. Now move to your left. No, your other left. And hold the antenna higher. I still can't tell the teams apart.
He sounds directionally challenged.
Oh, he knows his right from his left. He just doesn't know anyone else's.
Right you are.
Vera, you have a story for us today?
Yes, sirree, I do. I found it on a parchment scroll rolled up in the cubby for the Coma Berenice's suite. It was tied up with a length of rope woven out of hair.
Cordy, Coma Berenice's is a constellation. It translates as Bernice's hair. And, as Vera mentioned, is the name of one of the rooms at the Roach Hotel.
That is correct, Sally.
Well, that's in keeping with today's topic, which should be hairific. Please proceed, Vera.
You've got it. I'll start by reading what is on the parchment. On certain nights in central Alabama, when the moon is dead and conspicuous clouds obscure all purifying light from the heavens, a hideous thing appears. If you can find a break through the curtain of Goliathan oaks and swaying pines, you might see it. That blasphemous pillar, spewing light that transforms everything into twisted, malevolent shades. It towers over the trees and mountains like some cyclopean abomination, inspiring awe and despair. Though rumors intermittently appear around the autumnal campfire, spread by eager youth in search of mystery and excitement, the old folk warn against seeking out the tower. It is said that once those possessing a weak mind observe the thing, they are drawn even closer, pulled by a hunger for obscene knowledge. There are murmurs of an unsanctified brilliance emanating from the top, millions of times brighter than the sun. Unlike the sun, it is void of heat or comfort. Those who are unfortunate enough to cast their gaze upon the luminous monstrosity are compelled by unnatural forces to seek its origin, to find the base of the sinful spire. Yet the tower always evades discovery, causing its victims to unceasingly search, inducing fits of madness from which no physician, psychologist, or priest can remedy. Left to their own devices, those that have been ensnared will search unendingly, foregoing rest and sustenance, their bodies being found long after in a pile upon the ground, the bones of their feet shattered and worn away. I have seen just a hint of the brilliance, and I know that to look upon the flame again would be to gaze into eternity. I must find the Tower of Fire. It pulls me in, and I cannot escape, nor do I want to. Come with me, and you too shall know of the glory of the abyss, and the horror of true comprehension.
I've got to say, that was very vivid, Vera. No pun intended.
And that's not all. At the bottom of the parchment, written in blood, is "Find the tower and call up to me. Let down your hair."
Let down your hair, like Rapunzel?
There does appear to be a connection. And
what?
And after I read this story, I was so intrigued, I shared it with a group of close friends from my home planet. May I present Hedera Ivy,
Call me poison.
Mary Jane Hemp,
Oh, groovy.
Joshua Tree,
Even better than the real thing.
and Peter Prickly Pear.
Of course I'm last.
They too were intrigued by the story, so much so that we set out to search for the tower.
You're searching for the tower?
We are.
Now?
And while researching the folklore, we discovered another story about a maze with a mysterious tower in its center. We believe the two are related, and that story included the coordinates for the maze.
Well, that sounds great. How far are you from the coordinates?
Oh, we're here, but so far, no maze. Just a field at the edge of a wooded area.
Vera, look.
Hold on, Curdy.
Wow.
Holly, holy.
Curdy, we're seeing what I think is a tower off in the distance. It's hard to tell for sure. The image appears wavy, like looking through leaded glass, and there's this bright light, like a lighthouse searchlight, emanating from the top.
It's not just a light, Vera. It's an eye.
Peter?
Must get to the tower. It's calling to me.
Peter, stop.
Can't get to it. I've run into something, but I don't know what.
I think you ran into a One Tree Hill.
It's not a tree. It's a wall, but I can't see it.
Far out.
Not far at all. Right here.
Peter, quit trying to walk through it.
I have to get to them.
Seems like you're running to stand still.
Curdy, I think we found the maze, but we can't actually see it. Peter, stop. Mary Jane, would you help Peter?
Look at me, Peter. Now, deep breath. Come on. Come back to us.
But they're calling.
Vera, have you tried using Interveg? Maybe that will help.
Interveg, of course. Stand by. Hedera, plant your roots and talk to the locals. Maybe they can help us find out what's going on.
From these roots you will grow. The black-eyed Susans say the entrance to the maze is right in front of me, in line with the tower, and the walls of the maze are indeed invisible.
Up by the hydrangea?
Yes.
Check it out.
Walk on.
Well, I found an entrance. I can feel the opening in the wall.
Great. Hedera? Hedera, where'd you go?
I am following the walls in the maze.
But we can't see you.
Oh, I can't see you either, or the tower.
Mary Jane, did you see where Hedera disappeared into the maze?
Yeah?
Well, poke your head in and see if you see her.
Just a sec. Oh, there she is. I can see her.
So the invisible walls are actually blocking us from seeing anything on the other side. Hedera, don't go any further. We need to stay together. Otherwise, we'll get separated as soon as one of us turns a corner in there. Everyone, link up.
The plants inside of the maze are giving me directions. Nature always wins.
We'll trip through the light, Fandango.
More like trip through your wires.
Joshua, do you have U2 on the brain?
Sometimes you can't make it on your own.
Gertie, in the story of Rapunzel, she was trapped by an evil witch.
Right, Sally. Vera, you need to be careful. Vera. Vera!
Gertie, my instruments indicate I still have a connection with her.
But she's not answering. Vera?
Oh, we're here, Gertie.
Oh, good. I was getting worried.
You were getting worried. You've been offline for hours, ever since we entered the maze.
What? It's only been a few seconds since we spoke.
No, Gertie, it has been hours, at least for us. We really have made it all the way through the maze, and we found the tower.
The tower?
Yeah, it is quite dark and tall, with a glow emanating from an opening at the top. There's a series of symbols etched into it vertically, but I can't make out their meaning. Here at the bottom, there's a block with lugberts etched into it.
It sounds rather gloomy.
I would agree with the description on the parchment and classify it as a cyclopean abomination.
It's unforgettable fire.
I may be a vine, but even I find it to be creepy.
Gertie, I think it is referencing the Dark Tower.
Stephen King's The Dark Tower series, The Drawing of Three, and all that?
More like Lord of the Rings. Lugburs is black speech for the Eye of Sauron. In the stories, the Dark Tower was used by Sauron to keep a watch over Middle-earth.
Sauron? Ugh, I really don't want to meet up with him.
Peter, what are you doing?
Must get to them.
Gertie, you're not going to believe this, but Peter is trying to climb the tower.
Climb the tower?
Yeah, there's no door here at the base, but Peter isn't taking no for an answer.
Let down your hair.
Oh, wow. Gertie, do you remember us talking about Rapunzel? Well, I think she's letting her hair down.
What?
A rope, I say rope, it looks like a long braided pigtail for lack of a better description, is being lowered from the opening at the top.
At last.
Ugh, and Peter has sunk his needles into it.
Is Rapunzel pulling him up?
No, and nothing is happening.
Someone help me climb.
Vera, what do you say? Do we help him?
I guess it is the next logical step. Gertie, Sally.
Listen, Vera, you accomplished your task. You found the tower. You should stop there.
Well, I think we need to get in there to find out what's drawing Peter and countless others to it.
All right, it's your call.
Vera, the rope seems to be your best bet. But perhaps someone like Hedera would have an easier time climbing it.
Yeah, probably so. Hedera, extend your reach up the rope, test its strength, and peek into the opening at the top.
On it. I think the time has come for plants to take back the world so rightfully ours. It seems strong enough.
Oh, tubular.
Magnificent.
Well, Gertie, Sally, we now have a door, or a doorway actually. It seems that Hedera pulling on the rope triggered an opening to appear here at the base of the tower.
It's a city of blinding light.
Oh, you ain't kidding, Joshua. That is bright.
Peter, wait for us.
I am Mother Nature's arm. He cannot resist me.
Thanks, Hedera. Gertie, Sally, we're heading up a rather old-looking stone staircase.
Well, Not to misquote Led Zeppelin, but maybe it's a stairway to heaven.
I think I'm getting vertigo.
Oh, groovy. There's a floating eye hovering at the top.
Welcome, honored guests. Hello, Vera.
How do you know my name?
I've been monitoring your progress. I knew it wouldn't take long once you read the scroll.
The scroll? But
Who do you think sent it?
I guess the real question is why.
Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you, Hedera.
You don't know me.
I know you all. Mary Jane, Joshua, and especially Peter.
why especially Peter?
Let's say we have a connection. But first, let me welcome your other friends. Then I'll get back to Hedera's question of why. Greetings, Curdy and Sally.
Greetings, Lugbers.
I have monitored your podcast and have long waited for this conversation.
What do you mean?
Your discovery of the Quardax, or space croutons as you call them, your interaction with the aliens, playing their games, your attempt to stop what you tagged as the Eternity event.
What do you mean by our attempt to stop eternity? We stopped it. Births and deaths are back to normal.
Yes, well, perhaps I should give you some background.
Background?
We are from the system of Comerbernesis.
We?
I am one of many emissaries sent out across space and time in search of inhabitable planets, advanced yet troubled by war, pollution, the squandering of resources, and too many streaming services. We knew our only solution was to start over. I landed here. My mission was to analyze this planet for possible colonization.
How long have you been in this location?
From my perspective, not long. I believe in your perspective, a couple hundred years.
Well, if you've been here for hundreds of years, why are you just now making us aware of your presence?
Our mission required staying undercover. If it wasn't for one of my brethren, another emissary, landing on a similar planet and having issues, you wouldn't know us at all. The planet they landed on was going through an ice age and was immediately encased in ice. About 3 years ago, as the planet was warming, they were freed and began their analysis. One of your kind caused the activation of our self-defense protocol. When they got too close to the emissary with one of the Quardax, I believe you call it a mood ring.
Cordy, Lugbers is referring to the obelisk first referenced in the Eternity episode with Joe.
That's right, I remember now.
The self-defense protocol, or Eternity as you call it, stops the reproductive ability of the attacking species, which will eventually lead to the emissary's ability to escape harm. When they escape, the protocol cancels, and the local environment returns to normal.
The attacking species? It was spreading across time and space, wiping out whole civilizations.
We became aware of the situation.
Well, why didn't you stop it? Do you have any idea what we went through to set things back to normal? The people we lost?
All too aware.
And why did the tower just disappear? Where did it go after initiating the self-defense protocol?
As part of the protocol, we all went on alert, and we each surrounded ourselves with an invisibility maze. I believe Vera and crew experienced mine in their travels to get here. We can only be seen from afar and when immediately next to us.
Well, that's pretty hard to believe. Scientists, explorers, and whole governments were looking for that obelisk.
Cordy, our knowledge of the event is from Joe's story, and his story is all we know of that event, and the obelisk was strictly second-hand.
Good point, Sally. Okay, Lugbirds. You say we only attempted to stop eternity. What does that mean?
As I mentioned, The protocol cancels when the emissary is safe. I initiated a beacon to reach out to that emissary, to let them know I was at a secure position, asking them to join me, but received only one reply.
What was the reply?
Must follow the man in black.
Like the movies with Will Smith?
My man.
The Wanderer. I know, Johnny Cash.
You know, it doesn't matter who you used to be. It matters who you've become.
Look, Bruce, when did you get the reply?
Around 6 months ago.
Wasn't that when eternity stopped?
It was Vera.
Probably just a coincidence?
No, they are correct. The reply did coincide with the end of the protocol. Unfortunately, we haven't received any further communications, so I've been searching for any sign of the emissary, continually calling out to them.
Call it? Like a beacon?
Beacon? You could call it that. It is a high-frequency wave that draws the emissaries together.
Vera, that could be the source of your folklore and why people are being drawn here.
Lugbert's beacon is drawing people to the tower?
The evidence is in his favor.
Listen, Lugbirds, we'll help you find your fellow emissary, but you have to do something for us first.
And what would that be?
Turn off the beacon. It's creating havoc for the people surrounding you. Please, shut it off, and I promise we'll use the show and all our connections to help.
Vera, we seem to have company.
What?
There appears to be someone behind that curtain. But I can handle him. Men are the most absurd of God's creatures. We give them life and can take it away just as easily.
Would you listen if I said to ignore the man behind the curtain? But you really should meet. Come out and tell our friends why you are here.
Hubba hubba.
The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, you aren't in black. Why would they call you?
No, he's the gunslinger. He's following the man in black.
To paraphrase Jack from the Muppet movie, I don't think gunslinger is his name. I think it's his job.
What do we call you? Tall, dark, and handsome.
All right, all right, all right. Just call me.
Curdy, we've lost connection with Vera.
Try to get her back. They could be in trouble. I'm not sure if I trust this gunslinger or Lugbers for that matter.
Working on it.
To our audience, I'm afraid we can't continue the show under these circumstances. Please be on the lookout for the next episode when we will hopefully have an update on Vera and her friends. And as always, keep peace in your heart until our next story time.
If you want to join in, my captain has some hints. Tell your friends and neighbors, we'll be adding capers to the Space Cruton Season 3.14.
Let's go!
Space Cruton Season 3.14.
If you don't listen, you don't know what you're missing. Pi or square? No. Cornbread or square? Pie or round? How is a pie?
Some of it is cheesy, but very light and breezy. I love it supersonic, but very planetonic. Space Crouton Season 3.14. Come on! Space Crouton Season 3.14. Again! Space Crouton Season 3.14. Oh yeah! Space Croutons, this is not Season 4.
Today's croutons still work of original fiction. Similarities to persons, situations, or events, real or fictional, is coincidental and unintentional. Created and written by Jerry, Jace, John, Della, and Jeff Goodson. Episode story by Jace and Jerry. Original music by Della, Jeff, John, and Jerry. Production by Jeff, Jace, and Jerry. Featuring the voice talents of Patsy Puckett, Gene, John, Jeff, Della, Jerry, and Sally. Entire work copyright 2022 by Jeff, John, Jerry, Della, and Jace Goodson. This has been a Good Witch audio production.